contract or give away. Some people just don't want to work, right? So let me tell you what I'm talking about in junk removal. I have a company. I contract really three people, the three most people that I contract. Number one is my son, Maddie. He's in Frisco, Texas. Number two is Jamon. He's in the Dallas area, Irving, South Lake, Capel, Hurst, anywhere like that. But then when I get jobs that are really, really, really far, right? And we're talking about jobs in Weatherford, jobs in Cleburne, the jobs that are really far out there. I have another guy, right? And then I also have Herrera that I contract with, Herrera Junk Hauling. But I contract with another guy, and he's out there. And he contacted me. He said, Ricardo, this was about 2 years ago. He contacted me. He goes, man, I'm really slow. Can you help me out? I am in the Weatherford area. I can do these towns, Stephenville, Cleburne, blah, blah, blah. He gives me all these cities. I list them out, and I don't pass up any jobs. So anytime that I have a job out there, I just give it to him because it's just way too far from me. It's not profitable at all. It's not even remotely profitable for me. So I just give him the jobs. And lately, I've been giving him jobs, and I've noticed that the customers are always wanting to know where the driver's at. I give him a job. Well, he didn't show up today. He pushed me for next week. I'm like, okay, that's weird. This guy's starving for jobs. What's he doing, right? And I'm telling you, sometimes it doesn't matter. And this guy, he came up to, I remember the conversation that I had with him about a month ago. I said, hey, brother, listen, how's business? Oh, Ricardo, all I do is the jobs that you give me. I said, well, how many jobs do you get from yourself? And he's like, honestly, man, I average about one a week. I'm like, one job a week from your own? He goes, yeah. And I go, but I give you like 3 or 4 a week. He's like, no, I'm most of the time I'm making money off you, the jobs that you give me. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, dude, I mean, I can't support this guy, right? I can't. What's that smell? I can't support this guy all the time. I mean, what's he doing? Well, supposedly he's really starving for money, right? He needs money. He needs money. Then go do the jobs. And it doesn't matter how many jobs I give him. He's incapable of keeping a business viable. He's incapable of going to do a job that I'm not charging much for. 10% off anything. And he's going to do these jobs. He Venmos me the 10%. Like, for instance, this happens. I'll give him a job for today. He won't Venmo me until next Monday. Why? Because he couldn't go today or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday and Friday because his schedule's so fucking busy. I don't know what he's doing. He's so busy doing nothing, absolutely nothing, that he does the job on Monday and Venmos me on Monday of the next week. What the heck? And when I first talked to him, I remember contacting this guy and talking to him and telling him, bro, I do jobs same day or next day service. Are you willing to do the jobs like that? Oh, yeah, Ricardo, I'll do the jobs. Yeah, no problem. I'll knock them out for you. Yeah, sure. It's not true. It's not the lack of not getting jobs. It's not that. I'll tell you, it's not that. It's definitely not the lack of getting jobs. It's the lack of people not going to do the jobs. That's what it is. Like I said, I work with a lot of companies that I subcontract jobs to, and this guy's just way out there. He's way out there. I have another guy named Herrera. He'll go out there. Arthur will go out there, him and his wife, Laura. They'll go out there and do the jobs. But I got this guy who's just way out there, way too far, and he doesn't, oh, man. And when I give him a job, oh, yeah, I'm going to get to it. I'll text him the job or I email him the job, and he won't reply for hours. And I'm telling you, it's about 4 or 5 jobs a week. And it's not lack of having the job, it's lack of wanting to do work. Listen, when you don't want to work, you just don't want to work. You just don't want to work. You don't want to hustle. You don't want to go out there and make money. You just don't want to. And as many jobs as I subcontract to other people, they just don't want to work. It doesn't matter. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm back. I'm working today. I'm working full time now. I'm going to start working today. I got 3 jobs on the schedule. I'm going to go knock them out really quick. And I'm working tomorrow. I'm working with Jamon tomorrow, and I'm gonna work the next few days. I got a good Friday. I got like 3 good jobs on the schedule. But those days of having to rely on other people, and especially this guy way out there, right? I'm not gonna do it no more. I'm not gonna do it. I told him. I called him up yesterday because I got a complaint for him that he showed up 2 days late. 2 days late. That's 48 hours. He showed up 2 days late to a job and overcharged, did a shitty job, blah blah blah, yada yada, whatever. And I told him. I called him up Sunday, yesterday. Called him up like at 6 p.m. I said, brother, why is this customer getting mad at me? Oh, I showed up a little late. I said, listen, dude, I don't know if I'm going to be able to work with you anymore. He goes, well, no, Ricardo, the only reason I have my business is because of you. I'm like, dude, in my head, I'm thinking, I'm not going to, let me think about this, what I'm going to do. But honestly, I hope he watches this video because this is the fire video. This is that video that he doesn't want to see, that I'm not going to be using him anymore. And I'd rather try to give him to Herrera because he's way out there and maybe he'll go do them. But some of these jobs are just way too far. Decatur, Stephenville, Cleburne, Glen Rose, Burleson, Weatherford. Oh my gosh, they're way out there. So, and this is not something that Herrera will do him, but he's not that close to him. Anyway, I've been thinking about this, subcontracting jobs. See that? He just said he don't be sending them out there that far. See, I've subcontract jobs, but it just doesn't matter. When you don't want to work and you're lazy, you're just a lazy worker. Period. When you're lazy and you just don't want to work. It just doesn't matter how much job. You can give this guy 10 jobs a week. 10 jobs a week, and you know what? He won't go do them. He's too busy sitting down. He's too busy dicking around, not doing anything else other than junk removal. And it comes to a point when you subcontract these jobs, you got to select the right people you got to work with. I got Jamon who does a good job. I got Brandon who does a good job. I got my son who does a great job. And then Herrera does a good job. And then this clown over here doesn't want to go to work. You know what I mean? Shut up, Jamon. I'm not talking about you. You don't go to Weatherford. But, and then I got to that. Look at this, man. I just noticed this. Damn it. Anyway, Jamon's like, I work. Whatever, bro. I'm not talking about you. This guy's frustrating me. Jamon is now frustrating me. Jamon came by the way, really side note. Jamon came by with his wife to the junkyard Christmas and brought little Marmar, his little baby. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that little baby, she's beautiful, man. She's like sitting on my lap. I think she whispered in my ear and she said, I wish you my daddy, And I'm like, hey, what's up, I didn't want to hurt Jamon's feelings. But yeah, the little baby's like, I wish you my daddy. And I'm like, what? Like that, And I'll take her home, dude. I will take her home, bro. She's so cute. Little bow on her head and stuff. Anyway. Anyway, guys, I just want to tell you, when you're subcontracting jobs, be careful. You have to be aware of the people that you subcontract jobs to, okay? You have to kind of feel them out, see how they are. And this guy had been working for me for like the last 2 years or a year and a half. And he'd been doing decent. You know what? Honestly, from the start, he's been shady, right? He's been shady. And I get tired of it. It took me a year and a half to get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is what it is. And if you want to know how successful I was in the Junkyard Christmas, just to let you know, we were a complete failure on Friday. Our grand opening was a grand not opening. It was absolutely bad. But Saturday kicked in, and then Sunday was awesome. So Sunday we did really, really good. Saturday we did okay, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't like for Friday. It was a complete utter. I could have stayed home and done nothing, right? But Saturday came around and we had like 17 families walk in. 17 families walk in. And if you do the math on that, each family has 2 or 3 kids, you know what I mean? So it's pretty good money. And then Sunday, yesterday, we were a little mini cash cow. We had like 25 families come in, and so that was pretty cool. And yeah, Yeah. It got a little busy on Sunday, so it was pretty cool. I had to dress up like Santa a couple of times. So anyway, yeah, thanks, Brandon. Brandon was so positive with me. He was like, hang in there, Ricardo, you'll do good. And I know this weekend's going to be better, and the weekend after that's going to be a lot better also. I can tell how the tide is turning. And this is way different than my haunted house, because everybody knows about my haunted house. Everybody knows about the haunted house. As a matter of fact, you want to hear something crazy? I had a group of 6 kids come to the haunted house this weekend on Saturday night. 6 kids came to the haunted house and said, hey, we're here for the haunted house. I'm like, dude, this is a junkyard Christmas, bro. They're like, oh. They walked away. I'm like, dude, these guys are idiots, bro. A haunted house, dude, get out of here, bro. Numbnuts. The haunted house is so popular that a lot of my customers that went to the haunted house came to my junkyard Christmas. A lot of the same people I recognized, so it was crazy, but they all came on Sunday. It was weird. Sunday would be my slowest day, but it's not. It's my busiest day so far. So we're gonna try it again next week and the week after that, and then it should be Christmas after that, and hopefully we make some money back. Yep, hopefully. Anyway, guys, this was all about, really contracting jobs, to be aware of what you're doing and how you do it. And then I started talking about little Marmar, and then I got into the whole thing about Christmas, Junkyard Christmas. So I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. Thanks for everybody watching. Adios. I'm going into work. Bye-bye.